Hello everyone, I am Cali of Gaming and welcome back to another F1 2019 career mode. This is episode 8 and we are heading into the Canadian Grand Prix. Before the video begins, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As you can see at the background, we got one failure, which is the chassis upgrade, and we're gonna fix that later on, because we don't have the material right now. And yeah, let's see what we can do. So we got 2 reliability upgrades, 1 downforce upgrade, actually 2 downforce upgrade, and a powertrain upgrade, engine power upgrade. So that is pretty good. Now the power units, it's going to a level, it's only round 7s, like 1/3. There is a lot of reliability issues already, so I don't know. I'm gonna change gearbox in the next episode, because the gearbox, it's really wearing out, so I can't do much. And yeah, let's go to qualifying. And before that, let's go there.
Welcome again then, and we hope you're ready for another fantastic session as the teams prepare to unleash their cars for qualifying at the Canadian Grand Prix. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximizing top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on in the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
So here it goes for a lap of the circuit. The Gilles Villeneuve, renamed after the first Canadian Grand Prix winner in, of course, his home race. Yeah, going to this long back straight into the chicane. It's a very tricky chicane, very tight, and it's very easy to get it wrong. So here he goes for a start and finish straight up to turn 1. Tricky left and right hander with a hairpin. I got a little bit too much speed there. Ran wide. Now to turn 3 and 4 chicane, and now to turn 5. You really need to get these precise. Now to turn 6, 7, and 7 chicane. Again, there's a lot of chicanes in circuit at Gilles Villeneuve, and yeah, so this a little bit of a long straight here. Now to turn 8, 9 chicane, touch the wall there. It's very tricky because it's a little bit banked. Now to turn 12 hairpin, not too tricky, but you really need to get the exit right to have a better exit, and because there is the long back straight here in Montreal. And now to that chicane, and this is a lap of the circuit, the Gilles Villeneuve. Now P4, but as we head on to the sessions, now down to P18 actually, and actually we got 2 pretty good sectors, purple sector 1 and green sector 2. I think we can get into bump the wall there a bit, hopefully. And there's a note that I have changed my difficulty to 85 from 80, so yeah, an increase of 5. So it's going to be harder, just saying. So that is a decent lap, and we get into Q2. So Alex Albon, P12, that's decent for him. Very decent. And yeah, now Q2. First run, I think it is decent, but I'm using a used set of soft tire. And let's see what we can do. And yeah, going through the chicane. Really need to get the power down early. And yeah, that is not too bad of a lap, 113 or something 112. But now, second lap, that's not great enough. That's only P15, and we're gonna get another lap here. We're having like a 1.2 increase. I've checked that you need to get an 11.7 to get into Q3. And right now, I think we can do it. I think we can. Because that is a used set. So, now, going through the final straight here. And across the line, that is, I think, it's P10. That is just enough for getting into Q3. That is absolutely fantastic. And don't forget, we will have 2 live streams at the end of this week, which is the Nürburgring week 6 Nürburgring Endurance Championship week 6 session 1 and session 2. First one will be solo, and the second one would be partnering my friend. And we got a fault in Q3, by the way, electrical systems, so that's not great to us. We'll only have 1 run. And let's see what we can do. So, yeah. Hope you guys will watch that live stream. It will be, the first one, of course, 4 hours. The second one, 4 hours. Hopefully, you guys can watch the whole stream, of course. So, yeah, I'll see you there. And live interaction, probably the second one would be better. Because the first one, I am probably too busy. Just managing my fuel, managing my, you know, it's Nürburgring. You can't do much, is it? My pace is okay. It's not great in Nürburgring. I personally don't like the circuit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, one and final run for Q3 now. Back to the topic. And a little bit wide, but that's alright. Through turn 2 hairpin. Now, going up to 3-4 chicane. A bit late on turning, but that's still alright. Coming up to 6 and 7 chicane. And that should be alright. Now, DRS straight. It's okay to have DRS here, I guess. Now, breaking into 8-9, I think. Or whatever that is. I don't know, but something like that. Now, 10. And pretty good. And final, back straight. DRS, open. But we can't get, I think that's Hamilton. No, that's not Hamilton. That's probably Bottas slipstream, not sure. But yeah, we just can't get it. A very nice chicane run, quite nice. And that is enough. I think it is for P9 only, but that's all right. Don't expect much because I've increased the difficulty. And 11-7 again. And we're 1/10 off our teammates. And that is not too bad. That's not too bad. So,
be sure
yeah.
to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
It looks like you've really been focusing on research and development this season.
Will your team have your reliability problems fixed by qualifying? Appreciate your time.
So, yeah, after the qualifying, of course, get some stuff. Rivalry, losing rivalry to Alex Albon. But that's alright. We can gain back in the race. So, yeah. So, this veteran thing. Where? I don't know. I really think that the sportsmanship and the showmanship thing is a bit rigged.
Well done.
And I don't know, it's not really moving much. So, yeah. After those, it's pretty much it. And we'll have, I think, we'll change another ICE next weekend, which is the French Grand Prix. And, yeah. It's using a lot, those ICEs and stuff. And let's get into the race.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. Anthony Davidson, thanks for joining me once again for the Grand Prix. Let's start with the new Alfa Romeo driver. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and Gasly, Albon, Carter, Raikkonen, and Lance Stroll, Butler, Weber, Sebastian Vettel. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Magnussen, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Lando Norris, and Roman Grosjean. Kubica and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
So, here is the race of the Canadian Grand Prix Season 1, of course. Now, strategy. I think I'm going to go for the high tire management. Tire wear seems fine for this season so far. It's not really kicking in for me, except for that China one, which I've just gambled. And now, 5 red lights, and here he goes for the Canadian Grand Prix. Of course, poor start, as usual. And we are around the outside, and we got a little bit of touch with Gasly there. And Raikkonen is on my left. I'm going to dive down here and trying to get that position, but we're fairly clean there. I didn't really touch each other, so that is a clean move. So yeah, we're back up to P8. Actually, I'm not sure, yeah, because of Vettel having a penalty. And yeah, basically, it's that problem. So we are now in P8. So let's see what we can do about Gasly. But it seems like Gasly has some pace, and I can't really catch him. So down to the hairpin. Closed up Gasly a lot, but let's see what we can do here. But oh my god, that Honda powered engine. I don't know why, but as you can see, Red Bull has some stuff here. I just can't catch him. I've overtake mode, can't catch him. And well, he just walked away, basically. So that is it, basically. That's lap 1. Now into lap 2. Now lap 3, and Gasly is in front. Let's see what we can do, but no high hopes. And yeah, wait, there is yellow flags in front. I think it's Lewis Hamilton out of the Grand Prix. No, actually it's Bottas, Valtteri Bottas out of the Grand Prix. Seems like a mechanical issue for him. And yeah, so yeah, he just slows down. It's not an engine problem, it's a mechanical problem. And it's a near miss. Actually, Raikkonen tangles up with Bottas, and Raikkonen spins it up. And yeah, maybe Vettel 2.0 in Sauber. So yeah, now lap 6, we have absolutely closed up to Albon now. Gasly have overtaken Albon. Now, DRS going to the left-hand side, and quite an easy job, not too bad. And there it is, P6. Now, lap 7. We're gonna pit in this lap, just one lap after we make that pass on Albon. We're currently P6, so that is pretty awesome. And yeah, we're gonna pit this lap into the pits. We should go, and I should start turning down, as you can see, to medium. And yeah, braking a little bit early, but that's alright. I love braking early. And yeah, just trying to not kill and not get a 5-second time penalty, that's for sure. And here I go into the pits, fitting a medium tire. And yeah, let's see what we can do. We're down to P19 out of P19, the last on grid, the last. And yeah, Raikkonen, P18. See, I think Raikkonen has jumped me. A little love tap now, lap 8 on Raikkonen. And we have absolutely closed it up. We're basically pushing them. So now DRS open, long straight, what we can do here. It's a little bit too far back, but let's see. Let's see. Try to dive down. Nah, I just don't have the gap. Closed up. A little bit of cutting. And, well, Raikkonen gets a bad exit. Let's see what we can do. He got a very bad exit. And we actually backed out of it. But, we've got a switch back here. We're trying to do a switch back. And that is an absolute brilliant overtake to Raikkonen. And we got the chop done. And now Grosjean, very slow. Let's see what we can do. But just got some dirty and dirty line. Can't do much. Now, lap 9. Really slow. Jesus Christ, these guys. They're awfully slow. Now to a point it's basically just not great. I need to push him basically. And let's see what we can do. We're gonna dive down the inside of the chicane. And that is crazy. And meantime, we got a gear failure, gear missing. That's the 5th gear. But that's alright for me. I can handle it. Now, Kubica. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna dive. Yes, we are gonna dive down into turn 3. Into now turn 4, now going through turn 5. That's crazy now. Lap 12, got a purple sector 1 and green sector 2. Quite good pace. We're now P10, so yeah, awesome. And I think we're just catching up to Norris up ahead. very fast. And yeah, no, actually Norris pitted, so it's Devon Butler ahead. And actually we just missed out of the fastest lap. I think we're a few tenths off, which is pretty much nothing. So yeah, lap 13, Devon Butler in front. We have closed a massive gap here. He got a not great exit, to be fair. And we just sweep around Brownie outside. Now diving down to the chicane of Wall of Champions. If you don't know, the wall on the right is named as Wall of Champions because a lot of champions killed themselves there. And there's caution here. I think it's Grosjean or whatever that is. Not sure. No, actually that's Hulkenberg, right? I'm not sure. I can't get the footage. Can't find the right car. Just can't do it. Now, lap 19. These two are fighting. Perez, Gasly. And I'm really close to Perez now. I think I'm going to try and dive it down here. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. Actually, it did work. Got onto the curb. That is totally fine. Actually, it's not fine. But, well, it's done it. I've done it. So, I've committed. And, well, whatever. Now, lap 21. It's time to go into the pits. To switch for another set of medium tires. It's mediums, not softs. Sometimes it still confuses me, but it's very less now. And actually I got a stall here. Stall. Not great. Not great. And that has affected our probably positions. But actually in the end, it doesn't really matter. So, but whatever. Now, Perez up in front. Hulkenberg squeezes me onto the grass. I'm not going to do a dive bomb here, but yeah, we'll get Hulkenberg. He's nowhere. The Renault, not great. Now, Hulkenberg in front. Actually, we're gaining on him. On here. Let's see if we can get moving. Wow, we dived down the inside like my idol Daniel Ricciardo. And well, that is it. That is the move done. Get it done, boy. Magnussen now, lap 23, Magnussen ahead. Let's see what we can do. Don't think I'm gonna get a move done here. He's a bit far. No, we can't. We follow him through. We got a great exit here. Absolute great exit. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna switch around the outside, dive down the outside, onto the grass a little bit. But that is awesome job. A bit wide, but no worries. And yeah, so a bit lag of my PC, I think, but that's alright. So, lap 24 out of 35. Perez up in front. I think we have massive, oh my god, we have massively closed down Perez. He's very slow through the hairpin. This Racing Point or Force India, the X of Racing Point, is known to have good top speed, good acceleration, but not corner. And actually made it pass through that chicane. That is crazy. So yeah, that's decent. We're up to P6, and that is a purple sector 3. So yeah, we're gonna take another look at that. I just absolutely killed him. Absolutely. I tried my best to get inside of the limits, but I can't do much. We cut a little bit of the chicane. But now, lap 25, Sergio Perez trying to kill me. Got a little bit argy-bargy, and successfully defend from the Mexican. Now, lap 26. Now, Weber gets in, our old F2 teammate. So, yeah, we're up to P5 at this point. So, that difficulty not really affecting us. We're another Class B winner. P5, like Carlos Sainz or whatever that smooth operator is. But, yeah, now lap 30. Perez, it's challenging us always at the hairpin, as you will see in the next few laps. This time, can't get it done. can't get it done. Now, lap 30. Actually, it's another lap. But let's see Sergio Perez. Will he make a move here? No, he doesn't. He doesn't make a move there, actually. And it cut a little bit of a chicane, but that's alright. That's alright. Now, lap 31. A little bit of... actually, that's not too bad of an exit. But it's just Sergio Perez has some amazing acceleration. And we are just being argy-bargy. Actually, it's quite clean. I'll just run him out of room. But, yeah, he knows that, of course. Run a little bit on the grass there, lap 32. And, again, Perez comes around the outside. Still doesn't work. Because, well, he just doesn't work. And I know I can't do it. Now, lap 34. It's been a long while. Now, Sergio Perez gets a great run. A brilliant defending from me to hold off Sergio Perez here. And yeah, now lap 34, last few back straight now. Vettel started from P13 because of a penalty, I think. And now is moved up to P6. We got another angle on it. Another extended a little bit more to have that move done, I guess. And here is me going through there. And there he goes. Vettel made it past. Now, last lap. Charles Leclerc wins it. Wins the Canadian Grand Prix. So that is pretty awesome from the Ferrari. He has won the last one. Just... I'm not sure. Monaco, I don't think it's him, but yeah, well, whatever. Charles Leclerc, we are waiting to see this rookie. Well, he's still a rookie, to my opinion, to win in that Ferrari. Hopefully, in these two races, Spa or Monza, coming up, of course. So yeah, that is P5. Crazy result again.
Well, what a drive that was to take the win for Ferrari today. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. So let's review the updated driver standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
That was a good race for Lucas. Are you pleased to see him doing well?
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Your team must be ecstatic with how you're performing.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it? Great. Well, that's everything.
So that is it for today's episode. Hope you guys fully enjoy. Pretty decent race, and yeah, not too bad. Awesome. And yeah, we have some decent points, and let's see what we're gonna spend our resource points. So yeah, not great, not bad, not bad.
I don't think we can have any complaints with our performance.
So checking the emails, got some Lucas Weber interview transcript. I just don't see them. Usually I don't read them. They're useless to me. Might not be useless to others, but to me it's useless. So now to the developments R&Ds. I think we're gonna upgrade the energy store cells. I think we're gonna go for the powertrain side of things, because our downforce actually is pretty decent right now, and yeah, as we can't do anything for the chassis, might as well for the powertrain. And right now I'm just trying to see how can I see
go for something like this.
the yeah, there he goes. I am decent actually, as you can see. Aero 4th best, so not too bad. We can get a bit more from the powertrain side of things, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the energy store cells, I think. So yeah, that is it for today's episode. Hope you guys fully enjoy. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!